Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Eden. If you're new here, you're so welcome. If you're a returning viewer, I love you and thank you for always coming back, for always watching my videos. I really appreciate your support. In today's video, we're going to be talking about possible reasons why your hair isn't growing, or why your hair isn't growing as fast as you want it to grow. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please make sure you do so. Hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you get notified, like and share this video with someone who might need this. Without wasting much of our time, let's get right into the video. The first reason is you are not washing your hair regularly enough. Raise your hand if you've heard this phrase or this sentence that the dirtier your hair is, the faster it grows. I have. I'm sorry to break this news to you, but that is the plan the enemy has for your hair. When they say weapon fashioned against your hair, that is one of them. When you wash your hair and use products over time, those products eventually start to cause product buildup. So you can use hair butters, you can use hair teas, you can use hair oils. All these things eventually cause product buildup on your scalp. Don't be alarmed. Product buildup is nothing wrong at all. It's like, let's just say you go outside and you come back inside with your shoes on and you keep doing it regularly. Before you know what's happening, like your whole house is going to be filled with sand. So that's exactly what it is. That product buildup blocks the access you have to your scalp. So anything that you're applying on your hair for hair growth won't be able to touch your scalp because they're all falling on the product buildup. So that's why it's imperative to wash your hair at least twice a month. The least twice a month. I say the least because sometimes you might be busy, you might not really have time, but just schedule it. Just make sure that you're washing your hair at least twice a month. For me, I'm constantly applying hair teas, leave-in conditioners, hair oils. So I take washing my hair very seriously. It's either I'm washing it once in 2 weeks or I'm washing it based on the routines that I have to do, because sometimes my hair might be dry, so I might do a deep conditioning routine and then I'll have to wash my hair then. But the minimum for me is once in 2 weeks. The second reason is that you're not using the right products. You're not using products that are specifically made for your type of hair. For you to be able to use the right products, you need to know what your hair type is. You need to know what your hair porosity is. For hair type, we have hair type ranging from type 1A to type 4C. While for hair porosity, we have low porosity to high porosity. Knowing what type of hair you have goes a really long way in hair care, because you now know how to use the products that you're buying, what products that you need to buy, and when you should buy the product. If you watched my video on hair porosity, you should know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, in fact, stop now and go and watch this and come back to this video so that you understand, so that you flow, you get. So now let's continue. So what I said about low porosity hair, if you want to check your hair porosity, all you need to do is take a few strands of your hair and take a preferably transparent glass or transparent cup and fill it halfway with water. Then put your hair strands inside. If your hair sinks to the bottom, it means you have high porosity hair. If your hair stays in the middle of the water, it means that you have medium porosity. And if your hair just floats on top of the water, it means you have low porosity hair. All you need to do is just leave your hair in the water for about 2 to 3 minutes and your test is done. For your hair type, you can literally just look up different hair types on the internet and you see the pictures, then you compare your hair strands to it. Sometimes natural hair has about 2 to 5 different hair types. For me, I've seen about 4 different hair types on my hair. I've seen 3C, I've seen 3B, I've seen 4A, I've seen 4B. Oh, sorry, 4, 3C, 3A. Confusing myself. So you can literally just compare your hair to what you're seeing on the internet, and that will help you find out the hair type that you have. The third and last reason why your hair is probably not growing is that you don't have a consistent routine. Routines go a long way, but consistent routines, that is what drives results. So with all this information that you have about how to take care of your hair, knowing your hair porosity and yada, what you actually do with that information is what we call consistent routine. So if you know that, okay, I have low porosity hair and my hair is dry, this is what I need to do, you understand? And again, you have to do the work, you have to do your research. For example, when you want to plant something, you don't just put it there and leave it. You will not water it, you won't put fertilizer, you're just setting that plant up for failure, right? You won't even put in near sunlight, so you're basically setting up that plant for failure. That is exactly how our hair is, basically. Because if you think about it, growing your hair is kind of like growing a plant, because you have to water your plant every day, you have to use hydration, you have to use some sort of hydration and moisture in your hair, you have to sort out the weeds, you have to cut off your split ends on your hair. You have to put fertilizer in the soil so that the plant will grow. You have to also use herbs or things that are going to make your hair grow, like Ayurvedic herbs and the likes. So it's basically very similar. The best thing about routines is that it's not definite, so you can literally just set up your routine the way you want it, in a way that it will be suitable to you. So because somebody is using one exact routine doesn't mean that you follow them. They are doing that routine based on how it's convenient for them. You understand? All you have to do is fix a specific day or time, or even like hour of the day that you're just going to dedicate to doing that thing, that routine. It can be oiling your scalp every day by 8 p.m. It can be deep conditioning your hair every Friday. It can be doing a clarifying hair mask every month. You know, that's basically just the routine. How fast you want results depend on how consistent your routine is, if I'm being completely honest. 3 routines that I would suggest and I don't play with are hot oil treatment routines, deep conditioning routine, and moisture routines. I don't play with these 3 routines. Ever since I decided to take my hair growth seriously, I started with deep conditioning, then eventually entered moisture routines, then eventually started doing hot oil treatments, and that's where I'm at now. And you know, I'm carrying you guys along in my hair growth journey, so whatever I learn I also have to tell you guys, because you guys need to know what's tea. These 3 routines have literally taken my hair from dry and undefined to hydrated, moisturized, healthy, and super defined. Like, I noticed that the more I take care of my hair, the healthier my hair gets, the more defined my hair gets. If you want me to make a video about each of the routines, just let me know, and I will try as much as possible to make it very detailed. So we finally come to the end of this video. I hope you learned a thing or 2 or 3, because there are literally just 3 points in this video, but I hope you learned something. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share these videos to someone who you think might need to hear this. I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.